Hello students. Today, we are going to discuss an important topic of HRM, that is, types and methods of training programs. Before proceeding with the topic, it is important to know the meaning of word training. As we know, training constitutes a basic concept in human resource development and it is concerned with developing a particular skill to a desired standard by instruction and practice. Now, moving on to types of training. Broadly speaking, there are two types of training. First one is systematic training. It is specifically designed to meet defined need. It is planned and provided by people who know how to train, and the impact of training is carefully evaluated. And second one is planned training. It is a deliberate intervention aimed at achieving the learning necessary for improved job performance. Let's now move on to the methods of training. First one is orientation training. This training is designed to introduce new employees with their new organization, their place in the organization, and the part the organization plays in carrying out the mission. Another one is apprenticeship training. It is a formal agreement between an individual who wants to learn skill and an employer who needs a skilled worker. Training occurs under the supervision of an experienced person. An apprentice receives knowledge and develops skills. Next type of training is introductory training. It is a method to bring awareness about people, processes and systems in an organization. It may include encouraging involvement and active participation, getting the group acquainted, facilitating networking, and building teamwork and cooperation. Moving on to the next type of training, that is on-the-job training. This is the most common method of training. On-the-job training relies on current employees to train new recruits and results depend on trainers' skill in training. The trainee is placed on the job, and the supervisor or the manager shows the trainee how to do the job. Next is demonstration with practice training. This method of training is used to show trainees how to perform a task correctly and to provide them an opportunity to learn by doing. Moving further to vestibule training. It combines the benefits of classroom and on the job. The classroom is located as close as conditions allowed to department for which the employees are being trained. It is furnished with the same machines as used in production. Next is upgrading training. It is a method to help employees, usually frontline workers, to improve the supervisory skills and keep updated with latest developments and changes in skill requirements in the organization. Seminars and conferences combine several other training methods that are lectures, discussions, and demonstrations. This is a good problem-solving approach, wherein a specific problem or issue is taken up for discussion by experts. Computer-based training method includes interactive guided learning in which the training material is presented to the trainee through the use of a computer. It is a method of programmed instructions. Next one is refresher training, which helps participants to ensure knowledge retention and work procedure compliance. It also teaches them about any changes in methods or techniques. However, it requires continuous effort and support of top management. Training by lecture is another method. This method of training uses the trainer's skills to provide knowledge and skills to the employees through intensive study materials. It provides a great deal of information quickly to a large group of trainees. Simulation is another method of training that represents a real-life situation, with trainees' decisions resulting in outcomes that mirror what would happen if trainee would have been on the job. Brainstorming training is done when there is need to generate many alternative solutions to a problem. Secondly, to come up with new uses for things, or design new products, and lastly, when participants represent many different backgrounds. Next training is case studies training. A case study is a methodological approach in training, in which an actual or fictitious scenario is used to engage trainees in active learning of concepts, facts, and problem-solving skills. Facilitating group work training. Basically, it is a team-based training approach. Any group size can be used, but optimal size is 5 to 9 trainees at a time. Role-playing. During a role-play, the trainees assume roles and act out situations connected to the learning concepts. Behavior modeling. This involves trainees with a model who demonstrates key behavior to replicate and provides trainees with the opportunity to practice the key behaviors. In-basket exercise training. In this method of training, trainees are given a tray of a manager containing various kinds of meals and correspondences, which requires decision-making. Training the trainers. The objective is to sharpen and update the knowledge and skills of trainers with changing times. The trainers may be in-house specialists or outside experts. Supervisory training. It includes training in general management area, orientation in organizational policies, plans, etc., job performance methods training, and job instruction training. Well, to understand the concept more clearly, let's see a video.